Have you ever felt like stress has become your default setting? You wake up already tense, small things set you off, and even when you're exhausted, you can't fully switch off. That constant on feeling isn't just frustrating, it's your body stuck in a stress loop. Over time, that loop quietly affects your sleep, your mood, your immunity, your hormones, your memory, even your motivation. The good news? Nature has a very old class of plants and mushrooms that were used for centuries by warriors, monks, and healers to help the body handle pressure better. They're called adaptogens. Today, I'll walk you through 5 of the most evidence-supported natural adaptogens that can genuinely help regulate your stress response and build long-term resilience. I'll explain what each one is best for, how it tends to feel, and who it's most suited for. Let's begin. First, and probably the most researched adaptogen today, ashwagandha. Ashwagandha is often the first recommendation for people dealing with chronic stress, anxiety, racing thoughts at night, or poor sleep. It's especially known for helping lower cortisol, your primary stress hormone. When people take it consistently for about 6 to 8 weeks, many report feeling less physically wired, less on edge, like the internal volume of anxiety has been turned down. Sleep often becomes deeper and more restorative, especially if stress has been waking you up during the night. There's usually a gentle improvement in daytime focus and steady energy, but without stimulation or jitters. Ashwagandha is typically taken as a capsule, powder, or liquid extract. It works best when taken consistently, either in the evening or split between morning and evening. If you only try one adaptogen this year, this is often the place to start. Next is Rhodiola rosea, sometimes called golden root or Arctic root. Rhodiola is especially helpful for burnout, mental fatigue, and that wired but tired feeling where you're exhausted, but your brain refuses to slow down. It's known for improving clarity and concentration under pressure, reducing emotional fatigue, and helping people recover more quickly after intense periods of work or study. Many people feel a subtle lift within 30 to 60 minutes, a calm alertness that feels clean and steady without the crash of caffeine. Because it's mildly energizing, Rhodiola is usually best taken in the morning or early afternoon. If your stress pattern feels like mental overload combined with exhaustion, Rhodiola can be a powerful ally. Now let's move into the mushroom world with reishi. Reishi has been used in traditional Chinese medicine for centuries and is sometimes called the mushroom of immortality. Unlike Rhodiola or ashwagandha, reishi works slowly and cumulatively. It doesn't usually create an immediate shift. Instead, over several weeks, people often describe a background sense of calm that gradually builds. They feel less reactive to small daily stressors. Sleep becomes deeper. Recovery from illness or travel stress improves. Reishi is especially helpful for people who feel overstimulated or whose stress shows up in the immune system, frequent colds, inflammation, or autoimmune tendencies. It's gentle and can be taken at almost any time of day. Think of reishi as steady nervous system nourishment. Next is holy basil, also known as Tulsi. Tulsi is one of the most gentle and food-like adaptogens. Many people simply drink it as tea. It's especially supportive when stress shows up emotionally, irritability, mood swings, feeling overwhelmed, or craving sugar and carbs when anxious. Tulsi has a beautifully balancing effect on mood and can help stabilize blood sugar, which reduces energy crashes and emotional eating patterns. 1 or 2 cups of Tulsi tea daily is often enough to notice subtle shifts within a few weeks. It's mild, safe for most people, and rarely overstimulating. If your stress feels emotional and reactive, Tulsi can feel incredibly soothing. And finally, Panax ginseng, sometimes called Asian or Korean ginseng. This one is more energizing. It's best when stress shows up as physical exhaustion, low motivation, weakened immunity, or feeling heavy and sluggish despite getting enough sleep. Panax ginseng supports stamina, resilience, mental sharpness, and recovery during demanding periods. Because it's more stimulating than the others, it's usually taken in the morning. Some people cycle it, taking short breaks to maintain effectiveness. If your stress pattern feels more like depletion than anxiety, Panax ginseng may be the right match. So how do adaptogens actually work? They don't block stress. They help regulate what's called the HPPA axis, your brain-adrenal communication system that controls your stress hormones. Adaptogens help you release stress hormones more appropriately and, most importantly, return to baseline faster once stress has passed. You still respond when needed. But you don't stay stuck in fight or flight mode. If you're just getting started, here's a simple approach. Choose one adaptogen that matches your main stress pattern. Take it consistently for at least 4 to 8 weeks. Follow the dosage on the product. Support it with the basics: good sleep, morning sunlight, slow breathing, and regular movement. And if you're pregnant, breastfeeding, taking medication, or managing a medical condition, always speak with your healthcare provider first. Your nervous system is constantly working to protect you. Sometimes it just needs a little support. Which adaptogen are you most curious about trying? Let me know. And if this helped you understand adaptogens more clearly, consider subscribing for more science-backed ways to feel calmer, stronger, and more resilient. Take care of your nervous system. It's doing its best for you. See you in the next video.